Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well today. Welcome to the stream. Today we return once again with some true ending speedruns, and by speedruns I mean a single one, because this run is 5 hours long. But yesterday we managed to get the world record with a time of 4 hours and 35 minutes, and today we're gonna try to push it down to under 4 hours, which I think should be doable if we get a nice, relatively deathless run, which I think I'm getting good enough that I might be able to pull that off. Now today we're doing a new route as well, which is going to be really interesting to see. And with that, I'll switch over the screen to today's warm-up. We're obviously going to do Lost Lace. We're going to do Carmelita and so on, just like the late game fights to get warmed up. However, I have a new thing that I need to learn in the new route. And that is another trick on the fourth chorus. You know, usually in other speedruns we would do the fourth chorus skip, where we basically do this, where we run off, jump, float twice, and hopefully hit it. You can also do it with a heal. However, here we're doing the fourth chorus insta-kill. Now the fourth chorus, you end the fight by breaking rocks in the ceiling. These rocks are actually always spawned. So by pogoing the boss, if you do it properly, by pogoing the boss, you can kill them in the first phase. It's just really awkward to do, and I suck at it. But basically, we wait until they do an attack, then we pogo up. Whoops. Okay. We wait until they do an attack, then we pogo up, and then it's like, it's got to be a little higher, I think. My spacing. Learning to do this quickly is gonna... There's one. Oh, and the stagger ignored my, we can get a second one out of this, I think. Hold on. Oh my god, it's right there! Come on! And we're doing this because we're gonna need to have the fourth... I missed the thing. We're gonna have to have the fourth chorus dead so that we can do the Savage Beastfly Grand Hunt. I think I'm too far to the left. Where is this rock? Hold on. Let me do it once zoomed out. Let me do it once zoomed out. See, there's the rocks up there. You can see them right there. I just want to figure out how to do this properly. 1, 2, 3. I think you gotta float more on the final jump. Hold on. So let's say 1, 2. We gotta get a good... They have to be at the height of their head as well. There's a new routing. Yeah, we're doing the early game quite differently. We're changing the courier quests for the Savage Beastfly. Sadly. I know that's going to traumatize a couple of you. There's one. There's two. It's very easy when you have the, the camera zoomed out with the mod. But the camera on default settings is like... You know, it's kind of hard to see what you're doing. So I think the first, they're kind of like shoulder width to each other. The first one is like right here. 1, 2, 3. I missed it somehow. Oh. You can zoom out with the debug mod. That's part of the practice tools. I swear I should have hit it there. Come on. 1, 2, 3. There's one. And now they're gonna stagger, so I'm not gonna be able to do the second one right away. What am I hitting there? 'Cause I think I'm just hitting the wall. It's like right here. So maybe I have to be further out to the right. What am I hitting? Hold on. Again. 1. Okay, I won't be able to catch the pogo here. 1, 2, 3. What? Oh, come on. I'm actually struggling a little bit with the Hunter's Crest right now. It's like right here. Yeah, I think what I'm doing is I'm hitting my head on the... That's a little low. Yeah, you need to make sure you have the full height. You gotta be like... There. It's even, like, we want to get around... Remember to go further to the side than you would want to. Is it actually doable on this attack? It is. Again. One more time. I'm gonna do it one more time and then we'll just have to hit it in the run. And worst case, it just takes slightly longer, so it's completely fine. You can just keep trying it until you do it. 2, 3. That's 1. I don't know what I missed there. I think it might be further to the right, or maybe I hit my head. I'm not hitting it right there. I should be able to follow them up on this attack too, ideally. There we go. Yeah, okay, it's further, it's like right between, chat, it's like right between those two spikes on the background. The right one might actually be easier. You see the, where I'm standing now, like straight up from that. Here. So 1, 2, 3. I think I missed it. No, I did, I got it. Oh, fell down. If you just stay up, it's completely... There you go. Done. Okay, one more time. One more time. And then we're ready to keep doing the actual stuff that we need to do. Sub 4 hours? That's the goal! I mean, yesterday we lost 15 minutes to Lost Lace, so... That's 1. I don't think I hit that one. Hold. Don't think I hit it. Oh my god, you teleported back up. Alright. We'll have to wait. It's like right up here, right? Yeah, right above those two spikes. So... 2, 3... See, I'm just hitting the wall. The problem is I'm just hitting the wall. Oh god. Also, ideally, when we've killed the 4th chorus... What am I hitting? I don't understand. When he's in the middle, it's basically above his shoulders. Yeah, I know, but the problem is... So, like, right above his shoulder. So maybe I was too far to the right then. What? Missed the left one. Okay, now I'm missing the left one. Oh my god. We gotta just use the visual cues for this. It's actually not so bad if we use the visual cues. The background lava fall? Yeah, exactly, because that one stays in place. That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah, it just wasn't high enough, I think. 1, 2. There. You gotta go, like, completely off screen. There we go. And then I think as soon as we do this, we want to hit the heel skip here. Can I hit it in time? I can. And then we just leave. So ideally we do both skips. It's pretty cool. Let's do a Carmelita and a Lost Lace, chat. How about that? And then we'll start the runs. Let's do a Carmelita and a Lost Lace. What's up with my save file? Oh. Oh! You want to know something cool, chat? If you get the cross summons in Bellheart and then you don't pick it up, every time you quit in, the bird is gonna come and drop it at you. Look at this. And it's my game's broken. And what is happening? I think I may have broken my file on this with a debug mod. Alright, we'll just use the save state here. We will start with Scarsinger Carmelita. Someone in the YouTube comments called the fight Lost Pace. That's kind of fire. That's a good comment. Lost Pace. How's everyone doing today, chat, by the way? I hope you're all well. There we go. Oh, whoops. We will farm silk off you then. Thank you. Vren. Nice damage tank. Alright. I need to be able to first try this one, otherwise we're gonna lose so much time. A little bit of a cowardly fight. One of my favorite details in the entire game is her, the singing in the soundtrack disappearing when she gets staggered. It's like the coolest thing in the world. That we're not supposed to, Redstorm the stagger. Just gather silk on the stagger. Oh, still hit me with that one. Thank you. Oops. Whoops. Is it possible to Threadstorm before the scream? It gets cut off, so it's not really worth it. Can't you just skip 4th chorus? Yeah, normally we can, but we need to kill it so that the Savage Beastfly spawns there later. For the Grand Hunt wish that we're doing instead of the Courier quests. Because the Courier quests are RNG bullshit, basically. And the nice part is that we're gonna get one singular mask shard in the run, which is totally so useful. Right, chat? That's gonna change everything. Yeah, we need to kill the first Beastfly as well, which we will be doing while getting Chakra in Hunter's March. Which reminds me, where does Chakra spawn? When you come back later and fight that arena. Like, does she have another spot in Hunter's March? Or is she always at that arena? Okay, whoops. I'm not paying attention here. How are courier quests RNG? The ones that you get are RNG. So they have like mainly 3 options they can give you at that stage of the game, which is the Pilgrim's Way, or the Pilgrim's Rest, the Bone Bottom one, and the Songclave one. And you need to do 2 unique wishes, and you can get the same one twice in a row. So there are situations where you do, a lot of the time when you do Pilgrim's Way, or Pilgrim's Rest, sorry, it'll change that one into a new one, and that might be Pilgrim's Rest again. And then if the second one is Songclave, then you're just fucked, basically. Because then you have to do Songclave, and that one takes like 3 more minutes than the other ones. So we're trying to route out the career quests. Because it sucks. Whoops. Wasted Threadstorm. Whoa. Oh. Been a while since I got hit by that attack. Let's scream 1. And stagger. Very nice. Okay, this is a good fight. Turns out I am bad at the game. Watch out for that one. This one we just chill out. It's nice. Not 2 throws. This should be a stagger, I think. I went for a very aggressive Threadstorm there. I guess if you go above her, it doesn't hurt you necessarily to Threadstorm there. Okay, we're 1 hit right now. Oh, she might do 2 in a row. Okay, there we go. Nice. Carmelita dead. We 3rd tried it. It was kind of bad. But it's enough to get me warmed up, I guess. I guess the more we fail now, the more practice we get on the fight, and the better we do later. Now, let's do Lost Lace. Yeah, we're gonna need to do some Lost Lace, chat. I would actually love to practice the Bell Eater too. But I don't actually have a save state for that one, so. We're gonna practice Savage Beast Flight. I actually probably should. I have not. I fought it once this morning. Alright, let's lock in. Remember your training. These are the punishes. Oh, I would have loved to have some silk there. That would have gone crazy. Always jump the parry, and you get a free punish. Whoops, that's not how I was supposed to do that. Jump the parry, and regardless of where she goes, it's a free punish. And then it's just all about making sure you have enough silk in the meantime. That's not really a good punish. This is one. Very good phase 1, chat. Always jump the parry. Wow, okay, hitless. What was I doing yesterday? What the hell, man? Come on. What is this shit, man? Oh. People said you were throwing for content. I swear I wasn't throwing for content. I just got bad at the game. It's a choke point. This is a really hard fight, so. Alright. Ooh, we like that one. I'm a little awkward about this attack, really. Because it's one you kind of want to punish, but it's also... Okay, hold on. We punish that. Hold, he's throwing. Oh. Number 3. Amount of HP lost. Alright, we'll just clutch the rest of it on 1 HP. Right? I would like to punish this one, but I don't think I can justify it. 1, 2. Punish me. Bad punish. Oh, tentacle. Okay. Well, that's good. That was a good attempt. I guess we just do it again and we get some good practice. How do you practice the bosses? I have the debug mod. Soundtrack's a banger though, dude. Whoa! Okay, watch out. Also, Posette Law, I did just see you give 100 bits. Or 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. That's very, very generous. I'll read that message in just a second. That's very, very generous. Oh, God. You can usually just bully her out of the way when she does that one, which is nice because it's free still. Oh, don't dash carelessly when she's not on the screen because she might spawn in your face. I don't have the silk for this. Oh! Yeah, stop dashing in between phases. That's just stupidity. That's just bad decision making. Alright. Good luck with the run today. I will be cheering you on between my university work. Good luck with that. I hope you learn many things. I can't wait to do university as well, honestly. It's gonna be fun. I like learning things. Alright. Let's see how far we get on 1 HP here, chat. Okay. We'll just go coward route, I guess. Okay. I can't really... Whoa! Hello! I can't really thread storm that one. This is the one we want. Yes! Let's see if we can punish that with that. That's a thread stormable one. If you have a full thread storm to go right away. Where are you? Oh, you're doing this. Whoa! If you have a full thread storm to go, you can get a good one in there. Okay. Oops. That's decent. Why don't you take the tool that can give you a bone mask? Because it takes too long to get. We could instead just get good and save 2 minutes. Because it's very out of the way in Hunter's March. And we already have our 2 blue tools anyway. Because we're using the injector band to heal faster. Whoops. So we already have a safety tool and we don't have space for 2 on the Shaman's Crest. Because we need Volt Filament for damage. Let's see. We'll take a heal there. You can't bully her out of the way in a lot of these AoE laying attacks, you know? Well, phase 1 is like no problem. I'm just like fumbling a little bit on phase 2, honestly. Is the problem. Whoops. Yeah, it's just phase 2, chat. Just phase 2. We're just fumbling a little bit there. Wait, what happens if I were to escape the abyss manually? Bye! Wait! Has anyone tried this yet? Guys, do we even need to fight the boss? Wait! Wait, do we need to fight the boss even? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. It doesn't reach. This is so funny. Alright. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna try to play aggressive here to see if I do better. Because I think, honestly, playing aggressive is generally kind of the play. Because like, I've learned how to counter all of the attacks. And the situation where you die is when you start getting scared. When you start getting scared and, like, trying to dodge more than you need to, that's when you mess up. You should just like do exactly what you know how to do. And then you're fine usually. As you can see. Maybe try to do it hitless. I'm trying. I don't know what how it seems to you, but I'm trying. That's certainly the ideal outcome. That was a clean phase 1? Yeah. See? So just like... Oh. That's just a fumble. Okay. Just a fumble. Man, what a hard fight. I think Carmelita might be easier, chat, at this point. Now, we're doing a better routing. We've made some changes to the route. And by we, I mean CC did all of the work, and I'm just, like, grabbing his work. Okay. Let's do this properly. Not how you dodge. I thought that was going to be another attack. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm a little out of it. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. We'll take the heal there. Thank you. That would have been a good thread storm. Oh, you really hit me with that. Oops. There you are. We'll just bully you out of the way on that one. There's an AoE floor. Hold on. That was a little cursed. That's the thread storm. Oh, that's the most thread storm I've ever seen in my life. It would have been great to have one more hit of Silk here. You know, I would have loved that, but I guess no. Add your keyboard inputs on screen. Maybe I'll consider having an input display. I think it just kind of takes up space, though. I don't think there's rarely stuff in Silksong. Like, if I were like a glitched runner and everything was like really complicated and frame perfect, it would make a lot of sense. But really, like, I'm just playing the game, and if you've played the game, you know how to play the game. For the most part. And anything that's more advanced than that, I usually can just explain. Oh, that was the tentacles. 3, 4. Okay, that's a phase change. And we go in for a thread storm here if we are close enough, I think. When you play the game, you play the game. That's right. Yeah, I try generally to not clog the screen so much. That's why I remove the graph. Here. Yes! Okay, we found a new punish, chat. I found a new punish window. Oop, whoops. And, oh, you went up that way. What's up with that? That's not the punish one. Okay. I'll do one more and then we'll start the run, chat. I'll do one more. Start the run. Is picking up Silk Speed anklets worth it? Maybe. It might be. We haven't timed it yet. It's hard to know in a run like this. Because a lot of the time, our only tool slot is generally filled with Volt Filament. So it's kind of hard to... Or is Silk Speed a yellow or a blue? It's a blue, right? Or the anklets? Is it a yellow? It's a yellow! Oh, okay. Well, that might be worth considering for the Beastfly route. Because we already go back to where 4th Chorus is. And we already have the Flea Brew at that point. Oh, which actually doesn't matter. Because that's not how you just pick it up. The puzzle is for like a relic or something, right? Hold on, I'm not paying attention right now. Oh, I didn't have the silk. Making sure to be good at replenishing silk. Like, the silk management in this fight is going to matter a lot. Because otherwise you miss a lot of damage windows. I don't think that's a good thread storm, honestly. Just bully her out of the way. This is definitely an attack you could thread storm if you have some courage. Yeah, always just jump and punish that one instantly. Nice. The charge attack is not really worth it, sadly. It doesn't deal enough damage to justify it, because we already have thread storm. The main problem with it actually is that the pin stress, getting the ability is a hard save. And we really want to keep our bench at Blasted Steps Bellway. So if it weren't a hard save, we would have been able to, like, consider it. Alright. Let's do this properly. I'm gonna do a non-extended Thread Storm on that one. That's not how I should punish that. That's gonna lead to damage if I do it that way. So I'm trying to, like... Oh god. I'm trying to, like, analyze my... That's... Oh. I jumped into that. You gotta do it after the circle disappears. That's funny. Well, I'd rather we do this before we start the run than during the run, like yesterday. You know? Look at those punishes. And now we don't have any for this, but that's fine. Oh, she gave me the good one too. That's a bummer. The soundtrack's so good, dude. This one's so gorgeous. It's a very good phase 1. I'll even Threadstorm that one if I'm playing aggressive. That one as well. You know what? I'm going crazy mode. I'm going crazy mode. What are these punishes? All right. Get destroyed. Somehow the silk worked out. I did have the cocoon there. New strat, die once to drop the cocoon so that you get a faster fight on the second attempt. Surely that's faster, right, chat? Alright. Oh, how I would have loved to punish that one. Just bully her out of the way. Sometimes she doesn't quite like you. This attack you can almost always bully her out of the way, which makes it very worth going for. I gotta lay on the pressure better. It's here. I don't think that's a worth one because that was too low. If the path to the circle is unobstructed, that's when we Threadstorm punish that attack. All right, you know what? I'm done with Lost Lace, chat. I'm done practicing Lost Lace. We're gonna start the run. We're gonna do it. That's not a rage quit, okay? The main purpose of practicing is to warm up my brain for the strats. Warm up my brain for the positioning aspect of the fight. We'll just send it. Chat, whatever happens at Lost Lace, I'm sure we'll save a couple minutes. I'm sure we'll save a couple minutes. What about Groll? Nah, it's chill. Alright, let me get some water and I'll go to the bathroom and then we'll start the run. Alright? Give me just a second. Hello, everyone. Are you ready? Are you mentally prepared for this endeavor we're about to embark on? I don't know if I am. Am I? Well, not really. But it seems like so far every time we do a stream, the run takes like an hour less to do. So it's like less of time commitment, that's for sure. That's a pretty nice aspect of it, you know? It's like, oh, first it was like, oh, we're gonna be here for 7 hours. Now it's like, oh, we're gonna be here for 5 hours. And now it's like, oh, we're gonna be here for an hour and a half. Sorry, 4 hours and a half. An hour and a half is not happening in this category. Am I hearing 2 runs per stream? No, but you are hearing maybe if we die and reset mid-run, we can do another attempt. Okay. So chat, we have a new route to do today. CC called this one the Caravan Enjoyer route. We'll call it the Flea early game. True ending Flea route early game. Or Caravan early game, I don't know. Not to be confused with the jazz standard of the same name or something. Caravan Enjoyers, me when Terrence Fletcher points at me to do my drum solo or something. Whatever. Yeah, right. So I should explain the basic structure of the route change. Is because we're getting the fleas anyway, we're doing something akin to the flea early game in any percent. Getting the flea caravan to Greymoor, skipping Moorwing, and therefore going on to... I gotcha, Jen. Thank you. And therefore skipping Greymoor, and the big thing is that we are able to do the feather farming quest. What's it called? It's called Crawbug Clearing on the way to Threadstorm, chat. So we don't need to yeah, we can do it on the way to the Craw Arena. And therefore, we don't need to return to that side of Greymoor ever again in the run, saving off a huge segment. We're also changing the courier quests for... I should explain this while we start the run. Are you ready to start, by the way? Are we mentally prepared for the next 4 hours? Maybe. I don't know. Let's do it. Alright, we got a nice run yesterday of 4 hours and 35 minutes. I think sub 4 hours should be pretty doable. I mean, I lost... How much time? 14 minutes to Lost Lace yesterday. I think if we get close to a deathless run, like maybe 3 or 4 little deaths here and there, I think should be fairly doable for me right now with my level of skill. I think we might be able to pull it off. The sub 4 hours. The time save is certainly there. This route is... Also, speaking of the route improvements. We're doing a completely different early game this time. We're doing a caravan early game, the flea caravan early game. Where, because we have to get the fleas anyway, we can take the fleas up to Greymoor in the start of the run, and thereby save the Moorwing fight, and more importantly, we get the Crawbug Clearing wish from halfway home on the way to Threadstorm. So we don't need to go to that place 2 times to later farm the feathers. And therefore, we're gonna save a bunch of time. Let's see, this guy. Oh gosh. There we go. Little bit awkward. That's partially for the journal entry and partially because we want the... Or it's mostly because we want the Beast Shard, which gives 140 shell shards. Now, this run is a behemoth, chat. It's a very, very long and very difficult run. Remember, we have to do all of the Act 2 boss fights with 5 HP. Now including the Savage Beastfly, which is not an Act 3 boss fight, but just hearing that name might give, like, all of chat collective trauma. And the reason we have to do Savage Beastfly is because we're routing out the courier quests entirely. Because they were RNG. Like, you had a chance to get the Songclave one instead of Bone Bottom or Pilgrim's Rest. And the Songclave one loses you like 3 minutes because it takes forever to get there. So because of that, we are doing the Savage Beastfly instead. So I'm going to have to keep track of my splits because there's a lot of new route changes. And I don't have my notes up or anything. So we are going to have to remember everything that has changed. Now, if anyone's curious why this run is so insanely long, it is because this category, to enter Act 3 to get the true ending, and to get the Silken Soul quest to show up from the Caretaker, there is a whole slew of like hidden requirements, including 17 total completed wishes, 9 of which are obligatory, getting the fleas to Fleetopia, and so on and so forth. So there's a bunch of hidden requirements that makes this run feel a little bit more like a 100% run in Hollow Knight than a true ending run in Hollow Knight, if we were to make a comparison. And yeah, if anyone has any questions about the run, feel free to ask away, and I'll try my best to explain. We'll see how well I'm able to. I have a lot of things to keep track of in my brain. So, one of the wishes that we're going to have to do is News Journal Wish. The first one that has you unlocking 100 entries to the journal. Now, that sounds like a lot, but throughout the like obligatory arenas and stuff in the run, we end up killing 80 total enemies. Just like I forgot to split. Just like the obligatory ones. So we really only have to go out of our way to kill like 20 or so extra stuff. Extra enemies. Which should be pretty fast once we get our abilities up. And yeah, in the exclamation mark wishes chat for the wish requirements for Act 3. I made a little command detailing them. But basically the short rundown is 17 total wishes. And some of the obligatory ones are all of the Bellheart donations, all of the Bone Bottom donations, all of the Songclave donations, saving Sherma, completing Chakra's Trail's End quest. What else? A bunch of stuff. So the routing of this category is probably going to change a lot over the next couple days as we figure out what stuff we can skip, and so on and so forth. And we already have a pretty major improvement to the route already. So I don't know. I feel like sub 4 hours is possible. I think I just got to do a deathless run, which is a lot easier said than done. Because any percent was already hard to do a deathless run in. And this category is like 20 times harder than any percent. And like 4 times longer. So, I mean, we'll see. Results pending is what I'll say. Alright, so we are going to... we're actually changing up the way we do the early game entirely. Up until Silk Spear is the same, but after that, we're actually going to... There are some rosaries there I should have gotten, I think. Hold on. You are not in a good position. That should work. No! They hate me. Okay, I'm just bad. I'm just bad. I think I want to get these rosaries, too. There's a room with, like, 40 of them here. We're gonna reset this run, chat. I just gotta remember if this was in my notes or not, because I did go and, I think we get these. Because there are a lot here. We're gonna need a bit more early than in the other route. The question is whether we do it... I think we gotta do it like this. Do you leave the room if I lure you here? No, you don't. There we go. Oh my god, I'm actually washed at the setup. Okay, come down here. Don't leave. That enemy is extreme. Oh my god, I'm so bad. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna reset that. I don't need to reset that at all. This category is way too long to be resetting in the first place, but like... The vibes are off, okay? We'll do a prediction for Deathless Act 1. Deathless Freed Bellheart is too easy. Let's do Deathless Act 1. Vibes-based resetting? That's right. That's right. Prediction, hold on. Delete. Return points. Prediction. I'll do one. Deathless Act 1. Yeah! No. Submission period. 20 minutes. By the way, chat. Oh, right. Let me change the menu to this one, and we will track. The menu is gonna change as we progress through the game. I think it's pretty fun to do it that way. Okay. Are you ready, chat? Here we go. Yesterday we got a 4:35. Today I think it should be possible to break under 4 hours. The time save is certainly there. I think there is about like 30 minutes of death time loss stills. Most of it on Lost Lace, because I died for 14 minutes straight on my run yesterday, which was regrettable. But I guess, you know, time save for a future run. To be fair, the fight is insanely hard to do with 5 masks and like basically no needle upgrades. Where did the Act 1 pop-up go? Oh, we got the game breaking bug again. What is this? I've had that happen twice now, where it doesn't load the start cutscene properly. I should tell Simo about that one. I guess we didn't start the run there. How's everyone doing in chat today, by the way? Are you all doing alright? Hope your days are well. Hope your, today is Wednesday. Are you having a good Wednesday? Chilling? That's nice to hear. You love to see it. This is how the glitched run starts? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Let's begin, right? Let's get going. We go again, chat. Let's do some true ending. Yesterday we managed to get a 4:35. I think we can break under 4 hours today, but I'll need a really good run. And I need to stop taking, like, stupid deaths everywhere. Which is a lot easier said than done, because this category is, like, ridiculously hard. Like, having to do all of the Act 3 bosses on 5 HP is, brutal. But we're getting better each day that passes. I'm still getting the... Why is this happening? Could this be, like, because I skipped the cutscene before it loads? I'm getting this, like, cursed, start. What's up with that? Let me see if I manage verification. Verify integrity of game files. Main menu storage. Debug mod? I don't have the debug mod. I'm verifying integrity of game files, chat. We go to the pause screen. You ever see this cute pause screen? It's adorable. All right, we're back from the pause screen. Is that the blue lake? That's right. That is the blue lake. Astute viewers will notice. Are we ready? Here we go. There's something cursed going on, I can tell. All right. Can we do this properly? Can we get a functional game? Let's see. Good luck on sub 4. Thank you, thank you. I think we'll be able to get it. It's certainly doable. The sum of best is completely cooked, chat. This is like, you should ignore it. It's got a fake golds everywhere. But I think sub 4 is doable. All right. Here we go. I think sub 4 is doable. I think we can get a run under 4 hours. If I just like stop taking stupid deaths to stuff, the time save is there. We have a couple large route changes that should save us some time as well. Mainly we're now doing a flea caravan early game to skip Morwing, and also so that we can do the Crawbug clearing wish from halfway home on the way to Threadstorm. Instead of having to return. Why is this happening, dude? My my game is cooked. What the hell? What the hell? I can't play Silksong. They actually hate me. Let me look at my save files. Is there anything cooked going on with my save files? Team Cherry, Silksong, default. User run dat back. We'll delete the backup. That's actually very strange. They're not letting me play Silksong. They're like, he's too good. He's too good at the game. Do you see how it's loading the main menu weirdly? It's a Steam problem? I'm not on Steam, I'm on GOG. Let me in! Let me in! Based? It's not based. It's just that Steam was down for like the first 7 hours of the game's release. So I made a GOG account so I could play Silksong. I bought it on Steam. Steam has my practice install with the mods, chat. Alright, we try again. Here we go, chat. I think we can get sub 4 hours today. I'm optimistic. The time save is there. I just gotta not take stupid deaths to, like, everything. And not dying to Lost Lace for 14 minutes should help as well. Alright. Here we go, here we go. There's a couple route changes as well. I'm doing a flea route early game now, which is gonna let us skip Morwing and also allow us to do the Crawbug clearing quest on the way to the Threadstorm ability, which is going to be a pretty huge time save, because in the past we were returning there another time to do it later. Nice, okay. And I feel like I'm finally internalizing the route. Just when I was getting used to the route and remembering everything, we changed a bunch of stuff in the route, so that's great. We'll see how well I remember it today, because there's a lot of new stuff that I was looking into yesterday, learning. We're gonna start with you. Let's not die to this one. That would be really awkward. 2, 3. Very nice. Vren. And we get our beast shard for 140 shell shards. Just like that. And we also want that one for the journal entry. Because we're gonna need to do the new wish for 100 journal entries. Just because it's mostly a fast one to do. Now, if you're wondering why this category is so long, chat, it is because there's a bunch of hidden requirements to unlock the Silken Soul quest from the Caretaker. So, we need to complete 17 different wishes, some of which are obligatory and some of which are optional, which gives a very large, like, a potential for varying routes. But one of the ones we'll be getting is the berry picking quest, because it's very fast to get. Now that berry flew away, like, really far, which did not help me. Does the journal only go up when you kill a new enemy? Yeah, so it's new, like, entries unlocked. But you can actually do it, like, the enemies you kill before you get the journal also count. So ideally, we would get the journal right when we turn in the quest. For now, though, it only takes like 2 seconds to get the journal slightly earlier. So we'll be picking it up when we visit New the first time. Here we go. He's got a skill issue. It's insane. It's the best early game of all time. Thank you. Actually, funniest 2-second time loss of all time. How does he do it? By the way, if anyone has any questions in the chat about the run, feel free to ask away. And I'll try my best to explain what's happening. I'm a little bit lost. We're wading through the figurative mist of a huge route that I haven't fully learned yet. So we'll see how well I can explain stuff. Why do we need to do a delivery for true ending? We don't actually need to do the courier quests. The reason we were doing the courier quests before, and in my world record, is because they were a fast way to get a wish done. Now, we've actually dropped the courier quests because they are a big aren't. Are you really gonna do the slam attack first? She hates me. The Moss Mother actually hates me. Do you know how rare it is that she does the slam attack first? I've had it happen like 4 times in the, like, at this point, like probably 100 times I've fought this boss. That's so funny. What was I explaining? Yeah, the courier quests. So we've actually routed out the courier quests because they are RNG. So there's only 2 wishes that show up at the same time at the couriers. And you need to do 2 unique quests because they only give 0.5 completed wish points. So we need to do 2 unique ones. And there's a chance that you get, like, let's say you do Pilgrim's Way. There's 3 of them that show up at that point in the run. It's Pilgrim's Rest, Bone Bottom, and Songclave. There's a chance that you do, say, Bone Bottom, and then when you go back to get the second one, and you go back to get the second one, and when you do the second one, it's Pilgrim's Rest again, and the other one is Songclave. So you have to do Songclave, and then you lose 3 minutes. So because of that, we've routed out the courier quest entirely. And now we're gonna do the Savage Beast Fly. Which is gonna be so much fun on 5 HP. I'm sure traumatic flashbacks for all of Twitch chat are occurring at this exact moment. Better than losing 14 minutes? I mean, I'll do you one better. We can lose 14 minutes to Savage Beast Fly. That sounds fun, right? So we need to do Savage Beast Fly. 1, when we go to do Skull Tyrant, to get the wish to unlock to do the second one, and then we do the second one right before... actually, I want to get these rosaries now in the route. Because we need some early rosaries in the run. And here's some rocks that drop like 40, I think. So we're gonna pick these up. They drop 60. That's huge, dude. Because we're gonna be spending a couple more rosaries in the early game, so we need to route in those rocks right there. Have you seen the strat about getting eaten by Grohl and letting him hit you, or hitting him from the inside? Yes, I do know about that. Ideally, though, we don't want to be taking much damage in the Grohl fight. Because getting eaten is a 2 damage thing, right? Hello, Chakra. Ushanka. Alright. So the Geo there, sorry, the rosaries there are gonna result in a slightly slower Silk Spear split. So the splits are gonna be all over the place now that the route has changed significantly. It might show that we're like 5 minutes ahead or 5 minutes behind when really we're probably not. I mean, 5 minutes ahead is very likely actually because my world record sucks. It's got like early game deaths up the wazoo and so on and so forth. Grohl skip is a major glitch. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's an out of bounds skip. So therefore, we are not doing it. We gotta fight him the legit way. Which actually isn't so bad. If you enter the arena with full HP, Grohl is fine. Who has world record? I do. I have a run of 4 hours, 35 minutes, and 56 seconds that I got yesterday. And second place is Prid's run that is half an hour longer. Alright, there you go. Yeah, as long as you have Silk for Threadstorm and you're not taking much damage, it's completely fine. Well, not completely fine. It's still a scary fight. But there's, honestly, I think, like, from a place of genuine difficulty, I think a fight like Bell Eater is harder. Because that one is kind of, like, you don't really get good opportunities to pick up Silk for your Threadstorms in that one. It's, like, actually cursed. Alright. I'm gonna get the berry picking quest. Can Silk Spear be skipped? No. We can't. And then we're gonna turn in the berry picking quest. What's that? You already have all the berries? Well, don't mind if I do. Shouldn't you kill the enemies for the journal entries? No, we return here later and it's faster to kill them then. Because then we have better damage output. And we have more movement abilities. So you can go more out of your way to, or it's like less of a detour to kill enemies then. Because we can like one-shot them and stuff. Bye-bye! Alright, and now we do the Bell Beast. I'm gonna get one hit off you. I think I'm gonna hit the Silk blocking the fight, because I do want to do the cycle skip, and I think that's still faster. How'd you already lose so much time? More rosaries in early game. It's not real time loss, it's just a routing thing. Tippy taps in the chat! Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if... Did I hit that Silk Spear? That's a great question. I don't want to be on 1 HP here. Please do a jump attack. Thank you. I definitely missed that one, though. I definitely missed the second one. Unfortunate. Yeah, no cycle skip. I think I'm 1 Silk Spear short. Good try, though. Good try, though. I'm getting better at that one. I'm getting more consistent. Yeah, I only missed one of them. And I think it was the second one. Not bad, though. Not bad. No, I only missed one. I only missed one Silk Spear. The first one actually hit, turns out. That's pretty good. Chat, you think we'll do Deathless Act 1? I think I can... I'm nearing the cusp of being able to do a fully Deathless run of True Ending. But then again, there's Act 3. There's Carmelita and Lost Lace. So, you know, it remains to be seen. That being said, though, I think we had like 12 deaths in world record or something, chat. Probably more with Lost Lace. So even if we just like cut that down by 50%, it's gonna... I split way too early. This is not when you split. Whatever. By cutting that down even a little bit, we're gonna be able to save like a lot of time. Yeah, I choked on Lost Lace last run. It had such a good Act 3. I think the only fumble was like Bell Eater, and that was only like 2 minutes of time loss. This is like in these long categories, chat, we're not quite at the level of optimization that a run that any percent can get. Where pretty soon after the game came out, it was all like, oh, all about like not... Like, it stopped being about not dying, and it started being about shaving 2 seconds in a room from better movement. It's now, this category is like, don't die. Because the run is so much longer and so much harder. It's just like the nature of long speedruns, especially the ones of this length and this difficulty. Woo! Nerdtastic, thank you for the sub. Hope you enjoy your emotes. Now, we actually changed up the early game. Before, we were going into the Hunter's March right away. Now, we are actually doing it with sprint. So, we're going to do the any % routing of getting sprint first. Which IMO is really nice. There you go. We do judge route in this category. And the reason for that is because we need to send the fleas to the blasted steps later. And for that reason, it is faster. Oh, we need to have killed the last judge. So thereby, we just do the last judge right away. Donk. All right. Let's lure this guy so I can bounce on his head to save some time. Donk. Thank you. Very nice. When do you get kidnapped? We do not get kidnapped into the slab in this run. We're able to circumvent that part of the route entirely. That's a free journal entry. Nice. Good movement. And now we're gonna climb up here. Do you ever consider restarting a run? There's almost like no reason to reset when we're at this point in the categories optimization. Because I can still save like half an hour, you know? That being said, if I die and lose all my rosaries, we might have a bit of a problem. But ideally, we won't be doing that, so... Oh, you burrowed! You silly goose. Come here. Awkward arena. Yeah, I would never die and lose all my rosaries in bile water or anything. Surely, right, chat? There you go. And that's Swift Step. Ta-da! And now, chat, prime your awoos. For it is time to do something amazing. We get to save the first flea. Awoo! That's right. I wanted to get the shell shards there. I should remember that for later. Hello, Chakra. So, turns out, we've found out conclusively now that you do not need to speak to Chakra in almost all locations. With the exception of Hunter's March if you do the arena. Which reminds me, I need to remember where she spawns if you don't do the arena. Awoo! Ding dong! And now we fight Lace. So as long as you basically as long as you see Chakra in the room, she's gonna stalk the map. Hello, Lace. Above the room where the Carmelita statue is. Right. She has like a little resting point, right? Is that in Hunter's March where she has the resting point? I don't recall. Chat, I'm playing Lace 1 like Lace 3 right now. AKA, I'm dying. What is he doing? What is he doing? This is a terrible Lace fight. This is a problem. You end up practicing so much to Lace 1 and Lace 2 that you end up practicing Lace 2 and 3 so much that Lace 1 becomes like awkward. It's funny. That's actually kind of hilarious. We want to make sure that we kill one of these birds and one of these guys. I don't know if the flying ones count as a different one, but I'll kill one. Right there. Oh. Alright, now we actually have some routing stuff to keep track of. Number 1, talk to Chakra. Don't talk to Chakra, just go up and say hi. And now we go to Drifter's Cloak. So, we actually have a completely changed routing here. Because we're gonna do the Savage Beastfly here later, we do need to kill the 4th chorus. Luckily, I have a little trick up my sleeve for that. Because you can actually insta-kill the 4th chorus with a neat strategy. That I have practiced a little bit, but I'm not super good at. So we'll see how well it goes. Alright. We bench here. What's swapped out with Savage Beastfly? The courier quests. Oh, sorry. This is the wrong way. We want to get this rosary necklace down here. Good, I remembered. Thank you. Let's see some Hoker farming. 3, 1, 2, and there's a couple down here. Nice. Kill you for rosaries and the journal entry. Kill you for rosaries and the journal entry. Dude, he's optimizing. I wanted to kill you for the rosaries and the journal entry. I guess I didn't. I can do it now. We got a couple of them. That's fine. And you should be pretty close to done. Oh my god, I didn't even need the last Hoker. He's insane. Great farming. Very good farming. I'm not even turning into the Hoker, chat. We're saving it for the pins later and the bells. We're saving it for the pins and the bells. Alright. And there's the Drifter's Cloak. Okay, now we're gonna do the 4th chorus insta-kill. This one was found by Risky CB, who is a longtime speedrunner. It's gonna be interesting to see if I can pull it off. Because I did just learn it this morning. And I'm still really bad at it, so... I mean, worst case, you just take a little longer to do it. So it's not like it's... So basically, the rocks that you have to break at the end of the fight are always there. So... Didn't quite hit them there. Whoops. Didn't quite hit them there. Too low. Screw me, I guess. Oh my god. And this is gonna stagger. Alright. Y'all, it's a casual playthrough. Oh, come on. Alright. I think at this point, we just fight him normally. Oh, come on. That's so cringe. Well, that's a time save for a future run. Alright, I'll try to go for it here. You're just dropping shit on me anytime I go for it. Alright. We'll just fight them normally. It's really silly. This is really silly. I still missed it. That's so stupid, man. Alright. Give me the platform back. Can I have the platform back? Can I have the platform back? Where's my platform? Alright, I would have loved to go for 4th chorus skip, but it didn't spawn the final platform. Alright. Well, there goes a lot of our time save. That's not the insta-kill, that's just fighting the boss badly. We get this Bellway. So ideally, you want to do both the other skip at the end as well. But I didn't think the spacing was gonna work. Yeah, oh, that's true. It doesn't spawn if the second phase is there because it spawns the updrafts instead. You're right. All right. We go get our flea friend. I fell. Please don't hazard respawn me down here. They hazard respawn me down there. They hate me, chat. Can you... Alright. Okay. Scenic route. It's so Jover. I already killed one of you, right? I think I did. Why am I on 2 HP already? Excuse me. Break into the flea department. The flea department. Where's the... Thank you. I didn't want to get trapped in the cage. I should call Ada on the way out. Reminds me. And now we go to Marrow. And we are going to bench in Marrow. So this is the flea route early game that I was describing earlier. Basically. Where did my platforms go? Alright, that's... He's the best to ever do it. Grabbing that wall is actually impossible. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, that's not the strat. There's a strat here. I think maybe you pogo one of the enemies. I gotta learn this movement. We'll have to go around for now. Ah, woo! Well, that's time saved for a future run, right, chat? And now we go get Flea Bouncy. Really? This is all new movement for me, chat. I should have looked at Dist's run a little bit earlier. Casual playthrough VOD. Alright. It's certainly a lot easier with sprint. I don't know why you had to do that though. I should still pogo that one, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should still pogo that attack. Woo! Alright, let's go save our third flea friend. Bonk, bonk. Ah, woo! And now we travel with the caravan. It's easier to dash under. You're right, it is easier to dash under. And now, I believe we would go this way. And we would go this way. Mushka! Let's go, friends. Just turning in the quest immediately. Whoa! Let's go, chat. Let's go! They're so cute! And we get to see it for a split second before I skip the cutscene. Adorable, dude. Chug jug. Maybe it's not so worth doing it during the cutscene. I think, yeah, save the first flea brew for... Or maybe it is faster to do a flea brew there. Because I'll bench here and replenish it. It's so awesome. It does mess up my whole movement, though. Oh, I could have done the pogo strat there. Dude, excuse me. Excuse me! He hates me. Is this a dying to the stick bug arena type vibe? I just really I wanted that rosary string, okay? Alright, I guess I'll just hit you. Dude, the urge to reset is strong, honestly. The urge to reset is strong, because like the rest of the early game we know really well, chat. Should we reset this? We'll call that a practice run on the Act 1 changes. And just do another full run. Vibe-based reset. That's what it's all about, chat. That's what it's all about. Vibes-based reset. Yes, sir, dude. Alright. Well, now we know the route. Now we know the route. Okay. We can do another prediction. That'll be fun. Okay, chat. Let's do this again. I think we might be able to get under 4 hours today, but I'll need a really good run. I need to, like, not be dying to stuff, which is really hard to do in this category. So, I guess we'll see how that goes. You know, I'm still terrified about doing all of Act 2 and 3 with 5 HP. Especially the Act 3 fights. Because, like, especially once you get to the choke points at the late of the run. Like, you have Carmelita, Seth, Nihilith, Lost Lace, Verdania. It's all, terrifying. Now, we have a couple route changes today, chat. Since yesterday's world record. Where we are doing a Flea Caravan early game. In order to skip the Moorwing fight. As well as being able to do the Crawbug clearing quest on the way to Threadstorm. Which should be a pretty big time save, because it skips completely, it skips going back to right side of Greymoor completely. And we've routed out the courier quest, so we can't get screwed over by RNG there either. Now we're gonna start by killing this one for the Beast Shard. You're one hit away, thank you. That's always a little scary, honestly. Because you start with 4 HP, chat. Like, 2 hits to that boy and you're dead. The reason we kill that one is mainly for the Beast Shard, because it gives 140 Shell Shards, and we need to do all of the Bone Bottom donations. So having Shard Bundles ready to go is going to be pretty important. So we can do them all in passing instead of having to like return there more times and farm shell shards. Give me the berry. Another thing we need to do in this run, because there's a bunch of hidden requirements for Act 3, chat, to unlock, including 17 total wishes. One of which is the new journal wish of getting 100 journal entries. We actually end up killing about 80 enemies already, just from like the obligatory combat sections in the run, and the bosses that we do. So we only have to go out of our way to kill about 20 more. And we're gonna do most of that later when we have some better gear. So for now, we can just like kind of do early game as usual. And yeah, if anyone has any questions about the run, feel free to ask away and I'll do my best to explain. Do you go see Chakra for map when you fight Beast or after the 5th fleet? Yeah, we do it after or before we fight the Savage Beastfly. That's another fun part because we routed out the courier quests to avoid the RNG. We were gonna have to do Savage Beastfly. I forgot the berry. I'm the goat for real. Sorry, I'm any % brained. I'm any % brained. Come on. I'm still any % brained. Bear with me, chat. That should not be a reset, but I'll just reset that. Moss Grotto's like second nature. Yeah, it's so easy to do it while not paying attention. Alright. Okay, we go again, chat. Today we get sub 4 hours. It should be barely doable. As long as we don't die all the time to stupid stuff, I think we can pull it off. Like, on world record, it was a good run. I'm proud of it, but I did spend like 14 minutes dying to Lost Lace at the end. Like, the rest of Act 3 went super cleanly, and then I just choked really hard on the final boss. It wasn't great. So if we can avoid that, that would be awesome. We have a couple routing changes as well, chat. We're dropping the courier quests in favor of doing the Savage Beastfly Grand Hunt, which might induce a traumatic flashback for all of Twitch chat, because apparently everyone struggled really hard on Savage Beastfly. Yeah, we have to do both of them, so that's great. It is equivalent in speed. It takes about as long, but it avoids the RNG of getting Songclave as your second courier quest and losing 3 minutes from that. So because of that, it's just a better routing. Without accounting for the deaths to Savage Beastfly, of course. Alright. There's the Beast Shard right there that we're going to need for the Bone Bottom donations. So, quick rundown on the category structure. In order to unlock Act 3, we have to do a bunch of hidden requirements. There's 17 wishes that we need to complete. Some of them optional, which gives us leeway to route the run nicely. But some of them, like, for example, Chakra's Trail's End quests and a couple others, are obligatory. The donations to Bellheart, Bone Bottom, and Songclave, also obligatory. Getting the Bellhome key is another requirement. We have to get the fleas to Fleetopia. So we need to collect 22 fleas throughout the run. So it is a bit of a collectathon. And all of that on 5 HP. It's going to be great. It's a lot of fun. I'm not even joking. This category is so much fun. It's so awesome to get to do like another Silksong playthrough every day in Microcosm. And hitting all of the insane lore highlights in Act 3. And it feels extremely rewarding to like learn the run and get better at the really hard fights and stuff. Get to the point where I'm not like dying to them anymore. Because like yesterday on World Record, we first tried Carmelita, dude. That was sick. Thank you. Give me the moss berry. Could you miss the quest in Bone Bottom since it's destroyed in Act 3? No, because you have to finish most of them before Act 3. They're like part of the requirements. But I think the quest board stays. I'm pretty sure. What is the current world record? It's the run we did yesterday when I got a 4:35:56. 4 hours, 35 minutes, and 56 seconds. Very improvable, but it's a good run for now. I can definitely shave at least 20 minutes off it pretty easily. And another 15 minutes we're going to have to work for a little bit more. But I think sub 4 hours is happening really soon. And I'm going to try to get it today. Nice. Does this category have a lot of runners? Not really. Not yet. Pridic, CC, and I are the only 3 people who have finished runs so far. I forgot to split Moss Mother. A lot of people learning it, though. Yeah. Because it's a very daunting category to learn. But I think as we get a better grasp of the route, it's going to get easier to learn it as well. Because CC made such good learning resources, honestly. I think he deserves, like, insane props for that. What's CC's full name? Constructive Cynicism is the name of the runner. Very, very cool speedrunner. He's also the guy who made the first any % task for Hollow Knight all the way back, if you remember that. For now, we're splitting manually in True Ending, chat, because there's so many splits, and there's not auto splits for all of them. So we're splitting manually still, but we do have the load time remover, so all is well. Do you taunt for a damage boost? It's rarely useful, because it's usually better to just keep the silk for a silk spear. There's a couple situations where that might be implemented in the future, though. Alright, so we're gonna introduce a bit of a early time sink here, because we have to get a lot more rosaries in the new route at the start of the run. Like, the rosary routing gets really chill later, because we have to do so much enemy farming for, like, the pin quests and the cloak quests and so on. At this point, though, in the start, we have a lot of things to spend rosaries on. A lot of bellways we're getting, mainly. And not a lot of rosaries to go around. I really slammed my head on that rock, didn't I? So, we're gonna need to grab those 60 right there before I forget. And the beast fly right here. Is this gonna work? I think so. Nice. Very good beast fly pogo. So, chat, we're doing a flea caravan early game now. I don't know if I explained it at the start of this run, but basically the idea is that we skip Morwing, and we get to do the Crawbug clearing quest on the way to grabbing Threadstorm, which is going to be our main damage source for the run. So we don't have to return to Greymoor's right side ever again in the run. Whereas in the previous route, we had to do it twice, because we had to go get the Crawbug clearing quest later. Oh, we want this relic as well. What's the potential time save on the new route? I think it should save like a solid 3 minutes in Act 1. It's a pretty nice time save. And you get the flea brew early, so it's like some movement time save in a couple places, and also on the boss fights. You could pop the flea brew for some extra DPS. It's pretty nice. Garama! What's the relic for in the run? We need a lot of rosaries. Because we have to do all of the donations to Bellheart and Songclave, as well as getting a bunch of Bellways and buying Chakra's maps, which is going to be about a 700 to 800 rosary sink alone, like Chakra's map purchases. Why not do Plasmium instead of Beastfly 2? You would need another simple key for that. So, there is a chance that Plasmium could be faster. Also because you get the Plasmium thing. That's something to look out for, though. That's a good suggestion. We'll take a look at that later. My gut feeling says if we were to get the extra key in Sinner's Road, we would do... We could go into Wormways at some point. I forgot to actually turn in the quest. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Wow. He's insane. I did that with the polyp quest last run, chat. It's so easy to forget. Because it's like the thing flashes on your screen, you're like, oh, I've done the quest. But it turns out that, no. I didn't. Very funny way to lose 5 seconds in early game, though. But that's okay. You gotta remember that this is a very unoptimized 4-hour-long run. It literally does not matter in the slightest. Whoop. You need simple key to do the plasmium? I thought you did. Did you not? Can someone give me good info on this? Because doing plasmium would be sick. I missed a silk spear. Okay, and now we do 1, 2. We're gonna need to do 3, 4 hits on the 3, 4. And now we need to do a full damage cycle. 1, 2. It won't be able to do it because I can't damage tank. It's not gonna be a cycle skip. It's okay. Fall from blasted steps or shellwood. Well, that works perfectly for us. I might honestly improv route that, chat. I think it's... That should be significantly faster than the beast flies. Should it not? I believe key is required. Key is required. Well, still getting the key in Sinner's Road. We would need to reroute the entire early game. It's something for tomorrow, chat, but I'll bring it up in the Discord later. Because getting the key in Sinner's Road is not that big of a time sink. And I think it may save more time, because you have to do 2 beastfly kills. The only problem is still having to go into Hunter's March for Chakra. Now, we don't get the Sinner's Road key for Green Prince anymore, because we routed out the Rosary Vault, which we were using a key for before. Because the Rosary Vault just wasn't necessary with the amount of rosaries we got throughout the run. No, we do get the Prince, chat. We're doing Verdania instead of the Coral Tower, because it's much faster and easier. This is actually not real time loss. I think most of this is because I went and got the rosaries that I wasn't getting before. The Coral Tower takes forever. Yeah, it's pretty long. And you have to remember that it's not only the Coral Tower, it's also before the Coral Tower, we have to traverse all the way to Sands. We have to do the second conch fly boss. And so on. There's like a bunch of extra stuff. That it's, if it were just a tower, it would have been maybe faster, but Verdania is actually not that slow, chat, anymore. Because we found a bunch of really good silk soars that you could do like everywhere to skip a lot of the platforming. Like by the fountain, you can just kind of silk soar to the top one. It's pretty great. My pogo movement is a little scuffed right now. I thought it... Well, there's your evidence. What do you go to Verdania? Faster than the Coral Tower and easier than the Coral Tower. 2 birds in 1 stone. 2 beast flies in 1 pogo. Plasmium and Wanderer's Crest. Wanderers doesn't save enough time, sadly. It's not better than Shaman's Crest. The problem is our needle. We only get 2 needle upgrades. And we can get insane damage with Volt Filament and Shaman's Crest. in Act 3 once we unlock it. I struggle to see any other crest being worth. There's a small chance that an Architect's Crest route could be possible, but it's hard to tell whether, because then you have to remember that getting shell shards, and also you have to route in getting the crafting kits and the tool pouches in order to make your tools actually good, and you know, the Shaman's Crest is just like the fastest option. The only option that I could see being faster than Shaman's Crest is whether fighting the bosses in Act 3 without, like, with the Hunter's Crest is faster than the damage lost. Fighting the bosses with lower damage in Act 3 is faster than picking up Shaman's Crest from the Moss Chapel. Which probably isn't the case, because it deals a lot more damage. Yeah, exactly, Prid. So I think for now, the Shaman's Crest routing is here to stay. It's actually not too bad at all. Now that we have Injector Band in the route, which Injector Band is like such a lifesaver. It takes like it's like a total 10 seconds to get, and it makes healing like actually possible on Shamans. Oh. Upgrading the Hunter's Crest, it's not worth it. We're depending on spells for damage. Architects might be good for 100%. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Because you're having to get all of the needle upgrades and all of the tool pouches anyway, and getting all of the tools in the route. I definitely see Architects getting to shine in 100%. Get your awoos in chat. Awoo! I still have to take my hand off my mouse to split manually like all the time. It's kind of awkward. Remember the shell shards here, because these are free to get. Talk to Chakra. That counts as talking, by the way. Another flea incoming. Oh, you can't greed that cycle, turns out. I wanted to try to... This is the one we greed. Right there. There we go. Awoo! And now we fight Lace. Ding dong! Lie. We don't actually need to talk to Chakra first, because we run right past her on the bottom track there. Slight little time save. I want to see if I can get some silk. Oh, you actually lava dipped. Well, that's what I wanted as well, I guess. So I guess I can't really complain. I want to get some... There we go. Some, There we go. Bad fight. Really slow. Chat, I've been practicing too much Lace 2 and Lace 3 that it just messes with my muscle memory to see the same boss, but doing different attacks. Whoops. There we go. Let me do the proper movement tech here. We kill one of those later. So we are gonna need to kill like 100 enemies for News Journal. A lot of them passively will be getting just from doing the run regularly. A lot of arenas and stuff. There's Chakra. Alright. Now we have a new skip, a new strat for the 4th chorus, chat. where we actually won't be skipping the fight. We're gonna have to kill it so that we can get the Savage Beastfly later. Is Jubilana 2 necessary? Yeah. More importantly, it's pretty fast. I don't know if it's one of the obligatory ones, but it's pretty damn fast to get. Because we need to head to Putrefied Ducts anyway. I forgot about the rosaries here. Every time, man. This is the one we want. Anytime I stop paying attention, I start doing any percent muscle memory, chat. That's like my big problem right now. Because now that this route this route is more similar to any percent, it's even easier than before to just do any percent stuff by accident. Kill that one for the rosaries and the entry. Kill that one for the rosaries and the entry. Kill that one for the entry. The cloak is actually one of the obligatory wishes that we need to do. That one's like a requirement. Because I guess you'd get soft locked in Act 3 or something. This Hoker farming is kind of bad. I hope this is enough. Please tell me you're enough. Thank you. Unlucky Hokers. You want to know how I got these flexile spines? Can we do the meat quest? Well, the meat quest isn't actually a full quest, is the problem. The meat quest is a part of the gourmand's quest. And doing all of that for a full quest is just, a full wish is just really slow. I keep calling them quests. I should be very particular about calling them wishes to not confuse people. They're included in the 17 Samaritans, so it's not like a bajillion wishes. It's 17 total, and you gotta remember that 9 of those are just donations. All right, so we're gonna actually do the 4th course insta kill, hopefully, if I can pull it off. It's very tricky, because we need to kill this one so that the Savage Beastfly spawns later. So we are going to Pogo you. Oh, I messed it up. Hold on. We're going to Pogo you. I missed it. I don't think I got the Pogo there. This is so tricky, dude. There's one. So the rocks at the bottom. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for the stagger. The rocks at the top of this fight. I missed it right there. And now we gotta wait. Okay. This is so tricky to pull off. And of course you do that attack again. Can you slam or something? Thank you. I keep getting hit by the rocks as they spawn. That's so annoying. Alright, we'll just kill you normally at this point. It's probably faster. God damn it, man. Awkward ass strat. Are you not doing where's the airstreams? Is it 3 separate staggers? This fight takes fucking forever, man. Thank you. Alright, we'll just do a skip to leave the fight, chat. Instead. I just keep missing the rock, man. We actually can't do the skip to leave either, because now the platform is replaced with an airstream. God damn it, man. Cursed. Well, that's like a 1-minute time save for a future run then. That's annoying. Just casual playthrough instead. Great. Oh my god, we have exactly enough rosaries. I don't think that called them. Alright. I'll take my opportunity to kill one of you. And one of the airborne ones. I missed it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll get this flea over here. Oh! There we go. We'll get the flea over there. Ah, woo! That's funny. And now... Yeah, you gotta go inside the radius in order to actually call the Bell Beast. That's good to know. I found another curse skip. Let me hear it. I'm scared. SQ stands for save quit. You can definitely do some kind of enemy pogo strat here, I think. Ah, woo! Nice. Threaded the needle there. And now we get bouncy. Oh, whoops. Doing this movement with dash now is really awkward. I already killed one of those. We already got the rosaries there. Here we go. I should be jumping over, and I should be having the courage to pogo on this attack. Oh, hold on, we're one hit. Yeah, I should dash under, exactly. Because then we can keep applying the pressure. Oh, there's a enemy there. Ah, woo! The Scar Guard harder than any boss in the game. True. The Sansa Karak skip you found, Prid, was like cursed as hell, man. Can we just forget you ever found that one? Pretend it doesn't exist. There's for the journal entry. I could get one of those later, but now I remember that I've done one. Alright. The Sands of Karak? Oh, you're joking. Alright, chat, can we get some awoos going? Are you ready for something that's gonna make your day? Here we go. Check this out. So cute! So cute. Adorable. Woo! And it's so nice, we get to enjoy this soundtrack whenever we're here. I think it's technically a little bit more optimal to equip this in Bellheart, because you don't have to backtrack for the bench. Let me think about when to use the flea brew. We want to be using this as we go about our day. One here definitely, just for the speed of doing this. Oh. Oh, you're not in a pogoable spot at all, are you? Let me pick this up. Thank you. It's a little awkward. So something we're gonna have to be getting in this area is the squid polyps. Sorry, no, the squid polyp is a Risk of Rain 2 item. The polyp hearts. My bad, guys. Oh, we're doing this arena really well. 3. Oh, I need you to get hit once. Get stick bugged. Garama. Hello, Chakra. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. And we're gonna save our flea friend down here. Oh, really? I would like to grab onto the... This guy's gonna be in the way, I can already tell. I know I need to split this one. It's awkward to find a time to do it. There you go. Because I have to let go of my mouse to do my split hotkey. And we get the first polyp part here. There we go. Thank you. Garama! 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 Oh, you made it under. Okay, good. I think we aggro there. And it should get you over the corner. Nice. Okay. Thank you. And polyp part down here. Don't fall down. Dunk, dunk. Nice. We won't be returning to this area, so I think I want to kill one of these enemies. I don't know which one. Okay, we're not killing one of these enemies. We're killing... Ah! We're killing something else. It was a lot easier when we had Threadstorm, because you could just Threadstorm next to them. I think we'll have to exchange that for a different enemy. You can kill them in Memoriam later. You're right, actually. That's a big time save. Good idea. Memoriam is huge for getting journal entries, because you can just run in there and get like 10 entries in like 2 seconds. It's great, because we already have the needle upgrade at that point. There's a enemy pogo skip for this polyp here that I've yet to learn. But it should be about a 5-second time save if we do it properly. I guess it does become even more important now because we don't get the Threadstorm for this polyp part. And we get these rosaries right here. Oh, we actually picked up like all of them instead of half of them falling into the rocks for once. That's very nice. Awkward. And we get this shard bundle here. I still think there's probably faster ones that are less out of the way than this one. We won't be able to do the damage tank strat though. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where does that enemy spawn? No, we will. Oh, it actually doesn't matter because they were on the wrong cycle. So that was just a waste of health. Great. We don't get Threadstorm for these fights anymore because we get it slightly later. We do have the Flea Brew, though, which I am bad at using because I'm not used to it. Oh my god, can you do an attack that is more conducive to getting brewed? Dude, I'm too fast! I think we brew in phase 2, chat. I think we brew in phase 2. During the phase transition. That just makes sense to me. I'm playing this fight very badly right now. I should be better than this. I've had the any % world record. Oh my god. Actually washed. Thank you. Alright. Chug up. I knew it. Every time. Nice. Decent. What's the damage buff? I think it's only speed. Wah! Good Widow fight. That's one hell of a pace. It's mostly routing time save. We have some stuff we need to go back to do in Greymoor. The routing is going to make it hard to know what pace we're actually on, chat, until late game. Because the reason we didn't take Threadstorm right away is because we want to do... because we took the fleas to Greymoor. We can now do... Greymoor while having the Crawbug clearing quest from halfway home. So we don't need to go back for the Crawbug clearing quest later. Go to last judge? What do you mean? Go to last judge. I will. Go now? What? Just do that now? What? What? What are you talking about, chat? What do you mean do last judge now? And chat, the reason we do Greymoor and Threadstorm after this is because we get the needle upgrade, which almost doubles our damage, which is going to make the Craw arena like 50 billion times better. Alright. We have some polyps to get. And by some, I mean we get one polyp now. Excuse me. Right here. 3, 4. And then we quit out immediately. And I need to remember to bench in Songclave. I actually, in Bellheart. I actually learned the Silver Bell route now, chat. And I won't forget to turn in the polyps this time, chat. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's the kind of mistake that you only do once, because it's so embarrassing that it burns itself into your memory. That's my red memory right there. And it's red because the timer was red when I lost time. Okay. So we're gonna get the gather quest. Which is this gather quest? It's the bells. That's the missing courier. That's a pill, I think. Or that might be tip. And this is... I forgot what that one was. It's one of them. No, I don't want to not sell the relic. Thank you. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's great. It's some hunt quest. The one we're getting. Hello.
That's fine.
And then we get Pliny's needle upgrade. That is big head fly. Big head fly. Well, which quest is that? I don't know. It's all in the route. Oh! I benched already, right? I'll do it again. And we want to talk to Pavo once. The craws are in halfway home. That's not the craw quest. Alright, here we go. Let's see. So these are a 25% drop chance. Oh my god. The chosen one. Okay, 1 out of 2. Or 1 out of 1. One of the spots is here. Dude, I'm so lucky. That's a gold bell. Okay. Get some extra rosaries there. Too many enemies in my way. Excuse me. I'll take a heal here. And then it was... That's the same connection point, right? Damage tank through that one. 3 bells. And down. And to the right. And up, right? Open the shortcut. With the bells that explode. And now we do the second run. There's a bell right there. Didn't drop. Oh, there you are. Okay, well, dying is actually not slow here at all because it just resets the room anyway. We're making good pace on the bells though. That's a win for the doubters though, because I died in Act 1, didn't I? There's my cocoon. Alright, let's resume the run here. So up and keep going up through. No bell there. Gold bell. Gold bell. They hate me. Go through. Go down. Silver bell. That's what it's all about. Down. That's a gold bell. Again. Silver bell! Dude, learning this lap was like the best decision I could have ever done. You're a gold bell. It's up here. Gold bell. No bell. Gold bell. I think this is where they broke. That's where we gotta do a room reset. Sometimes they don't start respawning. For some reason. There's a bug currently with the thing. It might have been faster to go through the bottom transition. But a quit out is pretty fast too. Alright. Here. We get to practice the route too. No bell. Gold bell. Gold bell. Gold bell. Please, dude. I'm missing like one of them. Gold bell. They actually hate me. It's actually so personal. Alright, we'll just do another lap. Gold bell here as well. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Alright, lap 3. That's a gold bell as well. God damn it, man. Gold bell! Ah, please, thank you. I didn't have 6, you lied, chat. I had 5. Gold bell. You tricked me. Thank you. I'm not even done yet. I suck at counting. Alright, one more lap. Please, dude, where are the bells? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You need 8? Oh, I'm just stupid then. That could have been better. We don't actually turn them in now. Turn them in a little bit later. And we gotta take this bottom path through. This is a thing I wanted to practice that I forgot to practice, so we might be cooked on navigating this place. There's like the really big flea boys here that I don't remember exactly where they... Oh, there's one there. This is the right way. Hey, that was like fast. That was fast. Well done, me. No big fleas for journal? Maybe I should kill one. It's so funny to do this in reverse. Oh, dude, I have a needle upgrade. I actually melt them. Dude, that's sick. I like this route a lot. Bone bottom repairs. I forgot about the bone bottom repairs there. But I'll do it on the way out of this place instead. There's the Krabug clearing. Nooshka. No, wait, we want to do it now. We want to get the Garb quest now, chat. That's right. It's actually important that we go to Bone Bottom now. I'll be smart about it. I'll quit out. Stag to Bellheart, or from Bellheart to Bone Bottom, do the Bone Bottom wish, and then stag to Farfields, or stag to, sorry, Bellway to Greymore. And that way it does, Sherma! That way it barely loses me any time. It could have been a 1-up. Alright. Donation? Oh, hold on. I gotta actually open my shards. Donation. And then... Let me think of which ones these are. The Garbs. What's the other hunt quest? We can just grab all of them. That's the Flint Beetles. That's right. We can grab all 3 right now. And it's slightly faster. Because we're going to need these to do them later anyway. Nice. Chat, in this run we actually get the Skull Tyrant to invade, by the way. In the new route. It's really funny. That's the completely wrong Bellway. There we go. Isn't that completely RNG? Which one? Getting him to invade? No, yeah, if you do it in Act 3, you can actually get him to invade and then run away before fighting him. If you leave the stat to the stagway. Okay, we got this journal right here. We got news journal. Alright, now we go get Threadstorm. The reason we wanted to go to Bone Bottom before that is because these enemies can drop the garbs that we need. So we're doing both of these quests at once. It's just much better routing. I thought he doesn't invade in Act 3. There's a 30% chance that if you haven't done it yet, he, do you drop a garb? You do! What are you doing at the entrance? That guy's garb despawned, dude. He was too far away. Hello, Chakra. Ah, lie, lie, lie. And these get 3 hit. And we need to get some of their pelts. Come here. I might be able to skip killing the small ones. I don't think they drop in the arena, but doing the other ones might be enough already. Because these pelts like take forever to fall down. The needle upgrade's huge for this. These drop 5. It's 25 total. I don't think they drop in the... They drop in the arena? That's huge, dude. That's where I should kill this rat. That's so funny that they drop in the arena. In any other arena in the game, they don't drop, right? Alright. The needle upgrade's gonna make dealing with you a lot more manageable. Oh my god, they do drop in the arena! I don't need to kill any extra ones. That's actually so huge. See, this is why this route is so much better. They should do this for all of the wish rewards, chat. The pins should drop in the High Halls gauntlet, okay? I don't know why they didn't make the pins drop in the forums, but they should. Oops. Nice. There you go. That's enough already. Good shit, dude. That's a nice... That's such a good route change. What a smart idea from CC. And now we can try to avoid aggroing any more than we need to. I said we can try to avoid aggroing any more than we need to. He says aggroing the entire fucking area. Incredible. Oh god. Hold on, I might die here. Oh, you really don't let me hit you through the floor? Oh, you do! Thank god! We're fine, y'all. I'm gonna get you for rosaries, I think. Nope, we won't. He did not cooperate, and then we just don't bother. I keep hitting the needle button twice. Alright, now we have insane DPS. Some rosaries above the... Oh yeah, you're right. But it's not really worth getting. There's Threadstorm. Now we actually deal insane damage. Not that there's like a Morwing to fight or anything. Down this way. Down that way. No, it's further up. God damn it, man. What is that? Is that a shell bundle? Or is that rosaries? Right there. Oh my god, every time. It's here. It's a frayed rosary string. It would be nice if we really needed it, but I don't think we need those rosaries. It's just not enough. I forgot Crawfley. Chat. Oh my god. This is a quit out. It's faster. I'm learning the new route, so it'll be a little cursed in this section. We're actually never returning here, so... This was the one time I needed to make sure to actually get this flea, and then I didn't. Great job, me. Woo! Well, that's definitely some of the route's time save shattered, but I think it's still like faster by quite a bit. There we go. And I actually know the height of the entrance now, so nice. Now we're doing Verdania, but Verdania is in Act 3. We need to have the that done before that point in time. Pop a Chug Jug. Oh, the enemies are still here. I guess that's more garbs. The Garbler. We don't turn in the Crawbug clearing now, actually. We gotta hold that for later. Because there's a skip we can do there, apparently. The Garbler. To garble. To garble is to eat something. With a voracious appetite. Is that correct? Silver Bell's complete. I don't think we do strengthening Songclave now. We probably could. That's not Songclave, and that's not a whole lot wrong with that sentence. Can you come out from under there? Thank you. Alright. Now, we are going to get the polyp heart up here. And we're gonna go down here. I died yeah, I died once. Have I killed one of you? I don't think I have. I need to wait for the little one. That's awkward. Get that checked off on the journal. Alright, nice. Or maybe we want to leave that one alive because you can do a skip. It's this way. Nice. Good movement. Well, the movement is like a little sloppy, but I'm routing through the rooms correctly. Now remember to actually turn in the polyp quest. Because yesterday's run, we lost so much time to having to run back here later. Because I had collected the quest and I thought the collection was like turning it in. So I just left.
That's fine.
There you go. Huge time save. And we want to get the shortcut here as well, before I forget. Nope. Almost got kidnapped by the elevator, but you can't trick me. You can't fool me. Chug Jug on him. Oh, fuck. I'm here! Oh, man. Well, there goes my time save, or at least a good portion of it. Reset. I don't know. No. This is optimal, chat. We're farming more cloaks. You're just not thinking of the long game. My plans are measured in centuries. You're gonna fall in the water. My plans are measured in centuries. Dude, the Garbler! I'm already done. Stupidest fucking time loss of all time. God damn it, man. I'm such an idiot. One down. Time save for a future run, right? This is gonna go crazy once we optimize it slightly more. Once I stop doing all of this stupid shit. This is, I guess today is the day where we throw to learn the new route, right? Dude, the cope on this streamer is truly impressive. That's not even the end of the time save, by the way. This is just the bit that we got now. Then there's gonna be time save later when we don't have to do the craw bug clearing stuff later. Could you seize? Thank you. I don't like that enemy. Watch me die to like a regular fucking guy over here. You don't see me. They probably drop cloaks as well. I don't think like going out of my way to pick them up is like any faster or anything. The good thing is that we actually get this bench for free. No, we don't actually even get the bellway, chat. This bellway is not necessary. But we do need to open the bench at least. And bench there.
You don't know
I love them. Wahoo! He's my goat for real. Okay, I thought I could just tank it. I probably can actually. I don't need to talk to you actually. I'm doing it out of habit. I do need to get her like on screen though. Whoa! You spawned there? I had no idea, dude. What the hell? I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't think we need to kill this guy because there's one of those later. Oh, woo. No, we kind of wanted to kill them there. Because now we don't need to get the cloaks later. I will have to remember to go get one of those though. This is a good place to flee brew once. Yes, dude! Check out this insane routing. That's so much time save. That's actually kind of Giga Brain. Dude, once we figure out the good flea brew spots, it's gonna go crazy. Meow. I need to kill one of you. Good movement. Can kill one of those later. I could have killed one of both later, actually. Hello, Chakra. This soundtrack is so haunting, man. I love it. Okay. Spawn me. Okay. That's fine. Okay, okay, man. Whatever was going on there, I don't really want any part. There's a guy here. Watch out for the guy. No comments. All right. All right, let's fight the last judge, chat. One brew for traversal and 2 for the fight. I don't think you can make that leap, actually. With out wings. Nice. Go to last judge. Finally, the person who was saying go to last judge earlier. Gets their redemption. Alright. Oh, I forgot to dodge the attacks, guys. I forgot that's something you need to do. I'm gonna heal to 5. Stupidest idea ever. Jumping is not a real attack. Come on, man. Hi, Sherma. I got judged. That's funny. Do they always jump to the middle for phase transitions, chat? Is that a thing? Because then I can know when to look up. No, they don't. Okay. So that's just random bullshit sometimes. Is this really the run back you were all complaining about the entire time? That's so chill. Stop jumping in place. It's not a real attack. Like, if you do the jump attack, it's one thing. Can you stop? And he throwing the thing. Okay, I got greedy there. Nice little mid-run backflip. Okay, I keep playing a little too aggressive. Playing a little too aggressive for a fight that I haven't really learned properly, chat. This might be a reset. I don't know. Nah, we'll keep it going. If I die one more time, we'll reset. But we'll keep going for now. That's not a big time loss at all, actually. It's a good principle to try to finish runs so I can learn the category better. Stop. I don't like that attack. Okay, they seem to like that attack a lot though. Come on. Jumping is not real. Stop just jumping. Okay, well that was just my fault. Stop it! This is a joke boss, chat. Actually a pretty RNG heavy battle. Because they can just do that over and over again and then you don't get any time to... That's 3. Okay. I don't know why I went in for a quick hit there. That was... I'm gonna try not to die here. Thanks. Oh. Well, now I'm on 3. That's fine. Thanks. Alright, that was fucking dog shit, dude. Dude, sub 1 hour act 2 should be the goal here. Sub 1 hour act 2 is like a good benchmark. Benchmark. Act 2. Citadel of Song. I think I had a 56 in my PB. What the fuck? Well, the new route adds more shit to Act 1, right? More fleas and stuff. So technically a little longer. Crazy what happens when you actually learn the first act for it instead of just doing shit like I do. The results speak for themselves. That's a pretty good Act 1. Oh. Alright, let's go. I don't need those rosaries. There's like barely any there. And up. And up. I'm actually learning the city routing. That's no way those rosaries are worth it. We get more Geo early. Geo. We get more rosaries early now because of the garb farming on the way. Chat, I have 3,500 hours of Hollow Knight brain rot to undo, okay? Bear with me here. There's a decent chance that I'll be calling the Bellways, Stag Stations, the Needle to Nail, the Tools Charms, the Rosaries Geo, the Silk Soul. You know? Going this side is so not worth it. This pogo strat is stupid as hell. I don't know why I keep going for that. I know what I actually do know why I keep going for that. It's a little trick of oh my god. It's a little trick of mine called not knowing the route. You should all try it. It's sick. Actually underrated strat. Some rosaries. I don't think I needed those. And dude, this area is so beautiful. Platform me? I don't like the 2 HP for this room. Flee me. Okay, thank god for dying. Thank god that one dies to 4 hits instead of 3. Uppies? Thank you. Okay, we're not doing that shit. You could theoretically pogo these spikes all the way up, but I feel like at that point it wouldn't be that worth it. And down here, Is there a rosary string to the left there, or is that just rosaries? I don't remember. There's like a rosary rope, right? It gives like nothing. Woo! Alright, check it out. Bonk, 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 whoop! Nice. There's an airstream there. Do you think Team Cherry left a pogo puzzle for you? What is this, Hollow Knight? Dude, Flea Brew for Cogwork Dancers goes crazy, man. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold, he's being stupid. Okay, the movement spacings it's hard to get used to. Never mind, chat. Flea Brew for Cogwork Dancers is not a good idea. Oh my god! Ah! I think I'm resetting this. I don't think we can finish this run today, chat. Oh no. Let me think. I think it's gonna be a short stream, chat, because I can't do another full run today. I'm sorry. As much as I would love to, it's gonna be an 8-hour stream. I think we're gonna have to wrap up early. I'm sorry, chat. I would love to. I'm gonna do some practice off stream, and then we'll come back stronger tomorrow. And tomorrow we get sub 4 hours. All right. Also, the doubters need to get their prediction. There you go. We're gonna raid Onaku, chat, who's doing any percent speedrun world record attempts. Trying to get the sub 1 hour run. Sorry for the short stream, everyone. Today was not a success. I'm gonna send you all over to Onaku. Enjoy their stream. And I guess join the Discord if you haven't already, to know when I go live. I'll go live same time tomorrow, chat, and we'll get a good good run in, surely. Tomorrow we get sub 4 hours, okay? Stay tuned. I think we can pull it off. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Good night, chat. Bye.